Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Summit 4 Southeast Asian Dota action continuing. Now, it's time for game number 3, Winter Mineski taking on MVP Phoenix. Draft is going pretty quickly here, so we're just going to go ahead and hop on into it. On the Dire side, we've got MVP Phoenix, and hey, you were mentioning it, they won with the TA, technically, they won, so why not go for TA again?
Technically, they won with TA, but with a lot of help.
Yeah, let's remember how the game started, and how it went through the middle, and some mistakes in the end by Mineski end up costing them.
They have the better combination this time, the Queen and the Wyvern. So they have a lot of damage bursts going on. Ancient Apparition Band. Interesting. Okay, they're gonna go for a lot of heals, and with Huskar probably. Not so sure, but Huskar can definitely beat TA in mid if it's a 1v1 matchup. So I actually think that that's gonna be a possible plan from Mineski here. Let's see if actually MVP, decides to snatch the Huskar away. Okay, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, that would be definitely interesting.
They snatched the Night Stalker away, so
10 seconds remaining.
who knows?
Definitely not.
5 seconds remaining.
Not a hero we've seen much
Yeah,
of.
very face rush now, with the Sylar and TA. A lot of vision control.
Reserve time.
With the traps.
No team fight. No
Yeah.
no lockdown.
The only issue is single target and no lockdown. So they need heroes with lockdown, with AoE abilities, with team fight composition. In the past,
Sounds like a Tusk to me.
in the past, Bounty Night Stalker TA used to be a thing.
Yeah, that was the old IG face
Yeah.
rush. Get the Sven as well. They used to like their old school Sven.
They chase you down. You never escape. Vision.
It helps when you win all the lanes, which the old IG used to do.
Yeah. Good luck winning the lanes when you have Night Stalker and Bounty Hunter.
Silencer.
Oh, this is really good versus the
Radiant
Dazzle and
team
Wyvern.
pick.
Very, useful against passive supports, the Wyvern and the Dazzle. The reactionary supports, I have to say. And it also does pure damage if you get enough intelligence. The glaives against Huskar could be useful.
Oh, you were right, Winter. Definitely not a hero that we've seen much of lately. He was really popular right when It seemed like he was gaining popularity after TI5, but then he kind of fell off a bit. And now
The nerf
now
was
he's
quite
back.
10
significant
seconds
on the
remaining.
Berserker's blood. So
It was a
he-
little surprised he got nerfed,
he-
considering he wasn't getting picked at all at TI.
Yeah, because he was really good in pubs. Because he used to be able to get 96% spell resistance at 4% HP. Now you get only 86%.
That's a
Something-
big difference.
86 or 84. Yeah, it's a
10
big loss, a
seconds
big difference.
remaining.
But he's still really strong. I feel. I don't think he's.
5
I mean-
Another hero
seconds
that will make
remaining.
TA miserable. So it's gonna be another
Yeah.
terrible,
The only
depressing
thing-
game for QO.
The only thing that I
Reserve
feel is the
time.
biggest issue is it's very hard to armlet toggle now with the change. It's not so easy because you can die to maybe a rocket flare or any small ability you can die to that.
They also do have some pure damage here from the silencer. Don't sleep on those glaives.
Yeah, I think if you get a lot of intelligence, yes, that's gonna happen. But Slug is also a good hero at dealing with Huskar. So overall, if you look at heroes that is good versus Huskar, it's gonna be Slardar for Phoenix. They have Slardar TA. And you can do probably a position 3 Night Stalker with
10
Ogre,
seconds
dual lane,
remaining.
Night Stalker, Ogre, dual lane with a lot of mangles. Then you have your
5 seconds
The
remaining.
quad mango stretch.
then you have your Slardar plus Silencer lane.
Radiant team pick.
I don't know, could work against the Huskar. But you have to remember that's Co-Embrace and Dazzle, so good against the Huskar, but they do have answers against your
It's they have a really great supporting cast for a Huskar this
yeah,
game.
but they have Silencer though, so execution again. You jump in, you get a crush, amplify damage, you kill someone, boom, global silence. What you gonna do?
When they come for you.
So you have to get
You wait for the global to be on
no, you
cooldown.
have to wait. You have to get Guardian Greaves on your support.
Ah.
5 seconds
Huskar.
remaining.
You want to get it on the Dazzle so he can save the Huskar.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean,
Reserve
the one thing, I have seen some players go for it, works pretty well. The plus armor when you get low can be really nice on Huskar.
Yeah, no, I like it as well.
But I would definitely agree, getting your grave off and your winters, or cold embrace, is the most important.
So let's see, what do they want to finish up their draft with? I think it's safe lane Queen, probably, and then mid Huskar.
Someone with a stun would be a good idea. There you go. I thought MVP Phoenix might grab the
Yeah.
Tusk.
Man, this hero is really not getting prioritized that much by the teams here. I think Tusk...
Yeah, the Ogre had some really flashy kills toward the end, but I still feel like the Tusk did a lot more last game.
Let's go. Minus armor.
Alright, it's Ding Ding versus Mr. Uppercut. Gonna win.
What are they gonna put on MP? I'm not sure if he plays Sylar, but Sylar feels good here. So what are the possible options here that is good against Huskar? That's Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger safe lane. But Wind Ranger again gets
5 seconds
countered a lot by Embrace. You have to rely on the silencer. But your initiation is not like Sylar Crush, you know. You just blink and crush and then the initiation is clean. Wind Ranger is not that easy because you have the Shackle Shot is not so reliable.
I mean, if they run a Slardar, what are the lanes though?
Yeah, Sylar safe lane with silencer, then you do offlane duel with the
Night Stalker Ogre
with a lot of magnet.
versus a Quap.
You are doomed,
Well,
Huskar.
that's one way to shut down a Huskar.
Yeah, this hero actually has been picked up first phase in all the European games. And even in the open
There's
qualifier.
definitely a bit of a different meta here in SEA.
I think the hero is really strong, and yeah, it's also a good hero against Huskar. Because it's pure damage. Doom is pure damage.
So that puts March on the Night Stalker. Will be a safe lane Doom, it looks like. We've seen a decent amount of offlane
But
Doom.
the only concern is if you look at their laning phase, Doom plus Silencer is like... doesn't feel that strong though. I think the...
You're gonna be up against like a Tusk, maybe a
Tusk plus
Dazzle, maybe a Wyvern there.
What about they actually lane Queen plus 1 on offlane? Your Doom will get pressured.
And whoever
10
goes mid is
seconds
gonna beat
remaining.
the
Huskar
TA.
is going mid for sure. I'm
Yeah.
100% sure that Huskar's mid.
5 seconds
So it's
remaining.
gonna be up to the Queen and the Tusk, but if you talk about standard lanings, it's gonna be Tusk off lane, Queen safe lane. But I think Mineski would actually be looking to figure out if the possibilities are there to actually win all your lanes by having the Queen on the off lane pressure with, say the Dazzle or the Wyvern, one of those two. And then you have the other two on the safe lane to deal with the Night Stalker and Ogre. So if you can actually win all your lanes, I think it's worth it. So we see Ryo going to bottom lane. That's a good start. And the Queen is heading top.
The double circlet build on the Queen.
He's gonna go double nulls.
Oh
Or
man,
maybe just a nulls and a
this
wand.
is gonna be suffering for Doom. And he is... looks like he's
so-
probably going top.
They're gonna do dual pressure with Queen. Huskar mid. He always gets a stout shield on Huskar though. I actually think stout shield is not good on Huskar. But getting one the armor item, the protection, I think it's more worth on a range shield. He does.
And most Huskars build into Tranquil Boots.
I mean, sometimes you build into Tranquil Boots. It's like an option you keep open to yourself. Like stout shield is like you don't build anything, unless on really rare occasions I see people build like Crimson Guard. It's very rare.
Not really the best Crimson Guard game, I
30
would say.
seconds to battle.
I think this game you just look to get stats on Huskar to survive the Doom. As much stats as possible on strength. So let's see the lanes. So we see Silencer at bottom. Not sure if this actually means that the Silencer's part of the tri-lane or he's just here to secure the rune. And Doom will definitely be moving to top. So I guess what you want to do is you leave the Silencer for the first wave of creep. Doom goes into the jungle, you get one creep and then you come back to the lane. So the Silencer gets a free
The
level.
battle
They're gonna
begins.
find the dagger, MP.
The dagger is gonna get
Forced back early.
Shadow Strike. No, he's actually not gonna be able to get into the jungle right now, so he's gonna get forced out. And I think probably you wanna block this camp, ideally. This camp here,
Uh-oh.
on the Radiant side.
Is this courier snipe attempted?
I actually think this camp, you wanna block this camp against Doom. The camp on the right hand side on the off lane as well, if possible. You don't wanna give him that easy access, but he's gonna get a Wildkin.
For the temple.
And welcome to the mid lane. It's never one.
They're all coming in, Febby. You have not respected the fiery spear troll man. You're dead. Does mean the courier lives though, which honestly might be better. I think there's quite a decent chance he kills the courier.
I think I agree though, because the courier with the bottle there was...
And I'm pretty sure he gets that. I don't think MVP were expecting it, to be honest.
And look at this Huskar. Oh my god.
What a man! He's going in! He's gonna get you! Oh, what a play! Oh, almost got a grave off even! It could have been a double or triple kill if there was a grave there.
This is what happened in the last game. The TA Poor TA.
Damn!
First pick TA.
Man, it hurts.
That's gonna leave a mark.
That is definitely gonna leave a mark.
So bottom lane, it's Night Stalker versus Tusk.
What do you think wins this matchup?
I think even with the Tusk, even with Night Stalker having more armor and more regen, I still feel the Tusk might actually have. I haven't played this matchup a lot, so I'm not sure. I've never played this matchup at all actually. But on paper, it feels like Night Stalker has the better armor and regen. Tusk has the better animation, the attack animation, and you have the better spells.
Tusk also has the more like playmaking potential with the shards,
Yeah.
if you trap them under the tower or something. But that's probably not likely to happen.
And he has Night Stalker is essentially handicapped at this stage as well, because it's daytime. You don't have your passive. So let's see right now, the Wyvern's going to be at the top lane with the Queen. He's going to get chased down by Heen here. But CS wise, Queen is on top. Actually, Tusk is on top now. But they're both like just one CS behind each other.
QO able to do Ancients already at 2.5 minutes. Nice time for DD Rune.
Okay, this is the first time I see.
Wow. Often you see,
It's not even that slow though. It's actually pretty good.
yeah,
The pace that he
at least the little ones are.
But what can he do in the lane? It's against the Husker.
Yeah, I like it. He's not gonna do anything mid like you said, so get your boots, then maybe he goes back.
This is actually quite, I don't know, I feel like it's imbalanced, being able to do this at level 2. Who can actually kill Ancients at level 2?
I don't think Wagamama would be very happy to hear you say that his precious TA is imbalanced. Uh-oh. He wants this last creep.
You remember there's one that can actually do this at level 2 and he got nerfed?
Tide Hunter.
No,
No, not
Tinker.
Tide Hunter. Oh, Tinker. That took forever though. Level 1 March?
Yeah, but
It's
you,
really
you
slow.
get bots at what, minute 7 or minute 8 with Soul Ring.
Yeah, if they forget there's a Tinker in the game.
They forget if you get... It doesn't matter if they forget or not, you are able to do it. That's my point, you know?
Yeah.
Denied.
I don't think I ever saw a Tinker do it at level 2. I saw the AFK stacking
You haven't
Tinker.
seen me play my pop games.
Yeah. You're not a Tinker player, are you?
Is under attack.
You were the one whining about Tinker. You and Gods always crying about Tinker pickers. Tinker's fun, man.
I'll just leave
He's a good hero.
I'll just
Dire's
leave the
bottom
conversation
tower is
there.
under attack.
I don't know, I'm a dirty Tinker player. I think he's fun. Also like Morphling. He's fun too.
Oh, Morphing's definitely fun.
Oh,
Wow.
What was that? Great.
That was early. And here comes the Husker. Sacred
They're gonna
Warrior.
snowball. Oh, they got QO, and this also may save the Tusk as well. The Sacred Warrior onto the 30 little
Radiant's
assassin
top
trying to
tower is
scramble
under
around the
attack.
trees. Looks like everyone's gonna live when the dust settles. Except for March.
Oh no!
Double, triple tango through. Oh, March.
What's up?
He's going the other way. He's going to the tower now. No, he's going down. But a 5-hero rotation for
Space
that.
created. That was not worth it actually. That was not a worth kill to
Radiant's
chase down.
top
They
tower
committed
is
so
under
much, but
attack.
this is worth it. Solo kill.
Big plays there. It's all the way from top, expecting the big team fight to come mid, but take the free kill on the TA.
And Doom is happily farming his Midas. Even allowed to max Devour. Like recently, players have actually been choosing to max Scorcher more, but this game, because the Doom has been allowed so much space, he's maxing Devour and he's gonna get a very early Midas.
I think most Dooms I've seen have been off lane though,
Yeah,
which is why you see
the ones that max
Scorcher.
Scorcher. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Middle lane, here we go. They're going in on Cuckoo once more.
Did not get off the heel, unfortunately. Cuckoo quickly dealt with by a 4-hero rotation. Q has been like, guys, come on, can I please get a little help mid? This is not fun for me.
Radiant's middle tower
Finally,
is
they
under
deliver.
attack.
I'll
Same
get
story as the
the
last game.
regen rune bottled.
The same story as the last game. TA got shut down super hard and then, what do you know? Carried his team later.
Swinging around from behind, March is coming. Heen also there. MVP in position. They get off the Doom onto the Queen of the Tusk coming in as well. He's gonna turn this though with the snowball as well as a nice shot. Might be enough to kill off March. Oh baby, it will easily be enough.
So I kept my
That
promise,
uppercut.
LB. I kept my promise.
You are doomed.
I found the right time.
You were patient, Winter.
Patience is a virtue, my friend.
When is Tinker gonna come back in the meta?
Not anytime soon, I'm afraid.
That's what's silly, is like they get rid of his ability to do ancients and then TA can do them like just as well basically. QO caught out by the heal bomb, almost taking down here. A couple more fire spears would get the job done, and yeah, they should have enough. Maybe one more required though. The grave comes on the Cuckoo as he looks for an additional kill just to be safe. Oh, uppercut that TA. And they heal! They heal, they embrace, they keep Cuckoo alive. They're not even gonna lose him. A 1-for-1 around the map is what was happening. March did rotate top, killed off the Queen of Pain.
This is the dream Huskar game. Your
That's a
teammates,
big kill.
Bezel and Winter Wyvern.
And even the Tusk, Snowball. Oh yeah.
We have high expectations on the Huskar this game, my friend. We both have very high expectations.
Yeah, we want to see like that Miracle-esque game. Go ham.
Oh, top lane.
He can get a
Queen
kill.
is level 6. Queen is level 6. He didn't
Flanking, screaming, dropping the ult. Oh, a free solo kill. MP, no respect.
No, he didn't realize Queen got level 6 because Queen was level 5 in the lane, and then he went a little to the right where his team is actually doing the neutral creeps, and he got some of the share experience.
But they have a ward.
Oh, they have a what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whatever then. So he knew. I don't think he knew though. He wasn't paying
He
attention.
probably wasn't thinking. I think he just wasn't thinking about it.
He knew.
Hey, they killed the Queen twice. They're like, oh, Bimbo's gonna be easy to shut down. Or no, I guess it wasn't twice. Oh, she didn't die when she got doomed, but she did die later.
So
Let's
she's
see Vash now.
she's not exactly doomed.
Yeah,
Shit.
you are blessed. You are blessed. I mean, I guess they have those healers. They've got like the paladin type classes.
Paladin.
What? The super heal man.
Is that Ragnarok?
No, the main one would really be Omni Knight. Oh, don't tell me Bimbo's gonna get another solo kill. Cancelled an auto attack there.
Should be able to get a kill. Yeah, it's enough. It's 2 more ticks.
Yeah.
Oh, the deny is coming in.
Deny.
That.
That was quite a wind-up. He's like, gotcha. Hard work killing that
And
silencer
look
off.
what Q was doing the whole game.
Templar,
This is
Assassin,
really
Dota.
This is game breaking though, I think.
She's the only hero that can really do this right now that we're seeing. Who else can even clear Ancients early? Gyro? Not really.
Gyro got nerfed because of the aura.
Yeah, Gyro can't.
This is pure damage.
Bristle isn't getting picked.
Side Blades is pure damage, so it doesn't really...
Bristle isn't getting picked. I mean, who else is there?
Dire's bottom
Not
tower
much
is
though.
under attack.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else that it's being played right now can do
Tide
Ancient.
Hunter is like that slow ass water land that clears things.
And he's not a carry either, that's the thing. She's a carry that can go mid, have a bad lane, and then she's gonna be caught up with, she's gonna be like tied with the Doom as soon as this dies.
See, this is honestly like one of the strongest things about picking a T. That's why you can actually first pick T on like Dire's side.
She's a TA, like look at this draft, this is like the nightmare draft for TA. Pop, Huskar, doesn't matter. Even Wyvern, coming back. Easy 600 gold about to be pocketed.
She's more farm than the Huskar now, after that start. What a hero. Side Blades.
Huskar, to be fair, is 0-2. Cuckoo has died quite a bit here.
So he's gonna complete his omelet now. Not the fastest timing, but it's okay, around 10-11 minutes.
Meanwhile, looks like Bimbo gonna make another solo play happen. Global.
Shut him up, my friend.
It actually, I think, might have been intended for mid. Happened to save top, but now Ryo trapped out a bit. He is stunned here. Cold Embrace gonna keep him in fighting shape for now. And now looking to turn onto QO. Burcut. More damage.
Oh, he hit a little too early there. He didn't get his mouth.
They've got an ult. Oh, yeah. Nice Ancients. But not good enough.
Oh my god. That was a really bad turn of events. They popped the global, but they didn't get any kills. Oh dear. I guess the good news is they saved the hero at top, because Queen was trying to ulti at top.
Yeah, but then
Unintended.
it could have been worse.
Unintended.
Could have been worse for Mineski in the end there.
So let's see, item progression wise, how's he gonna get his mech? Anyone getting a mech on MVP? Probably not. I mean, it's not that bad of an item on Doom though, honestly, the mech. But I'm not sure if you want to go it as your safe laner. I'm not so sure. But it's a useful item on Doom. It gives him armor. And you can also consider getting the Greaves as well at some point on Doom. Oh, mid lane Cuckoo, not
Does
again.
have the armlet available. It's okay. Dazzle's here. He even wants to go in, it looks like. Cuckoo gonna play it safe though.
In this game, the Husker can play as dangerous as he wants, honestly.
Unless the global's up, then he might die. I mean, you mentioned Guardian Greaves on a support, but these are two supports with just boots at 12 minutes.
Life is tough. I mean, you want to get it probably on... I mean, both of these supports, like the Dazzler and the Wyvern, have very good farming tools to actually get items later on. The Dazzler can keep pushing the waves with healing. I mean, the Splinter Blast is a good farming tool. You get 2 creeps every wave.
We're gonna see a different build here from the Potato. He's going Yules. Good versus the Global, I suppose.
And good versus the Stalker.
That's true, actually. It's a double silence game. Not gonna help you against Mr. Doom, though.
Nothing helps you against Doom, because you are doomed.
And I mean, just ancient things, really. That's
And this is really,
basically what we're watching here.
This is really game breaking. The more I see it.
They haven't made it. To be fair, they have not made an effort to ward it. So
Yeah, but they can't. You know, they didn't really. I mean, I guess they could have purposely.
Wyvern can like fly in from the
Yeah,
pit.
I guess they didn't really. It was partly their fault, so they didn't really put too much into like put even any effort at all to try and block the camp.
1 in 4 TA, but
You know, when you're Mineski, if you potentially lose this game, you watch the replay, and you're like, whoa.
like, yeah, we should.
You're like, what?
How does she have items? They're gonna get totally surprised if she gets to rush early. Although she is gonna show 1 Mithril Hammer in the inventory.
Oh.
I mean, you know she's going Deso, but you expect it to be slow.
You don't expect to show her Mitchell Hammer in this type of game.
Hmm.
That's like the whole ancient stack giving her the hammer. And not to mention the levels as well. She was so far behind.
Bimbo saying, I want backup! I need backup! Oh, Jesse Bash, the first man caught out. Silence, they have a global available as well. This could potentially be 3 heroes dead. Bimbo up to the high ground though, should be okay. Rest of the team not in position.
That is not the biggest loss, only one support.
And the global did not even get them a kill.
Yeah, and now Husker is king with Embrace and no
They
global.
definitely want to be trying to fight during this window. Cuckoo though, maybe caught a bit too far out of position. Nice charge, trapping in March. Don't have the curse available yet. They're not going to commit a snowball.
They're waiting for Dazzle to come.
They're also waiting for their mech. They're 50 gold away from mech.
Oh, okay. So this timing is really good for them. They have mech advantage, no global. They should be able to take tower or the objective. March is gonna get caught here. Oh dear March.
Dear March, you're dead. Signed, Mineski. And now the siege begins. Cuckoo, the man in the front lines, benefiting from the buckler as well as the weave, up to 20 armor. Toggle here as he needs. Radiant will grab their first tower of the game. Just now eclipsing that 15-minute mark.
Wow, this rotation kind of obvious though. This is 5 man. Oh, they even saw the courier, so they know. Not gonna work, friends. But
even if it doesn't work though, they can probably just push, and we're not seeing any push from MVP.
Global is 40 seconds. Okay, let's see if they can defend.
But they do have the mech now. Keep that in mind.
Oh, yeah, they don't have the mech on MVP, so you probably look to speed push. Yeah, I guess they don't want to fight. No global. It's too long. 30 seconds. So right now, but the thing is, their heroes, they don't really have a hero that can catch someone out. You know, so even if you don't have that clockwork misting factor to pressure the other 2 lanes from being pushed out. You know, when you don't see a cloud, you can't really push the other 2 lanes aggressively. There's no that one particular hero. Maybe the Tusk can do it, but he's not so threatening. Because he doesn't have a blink yet. When he gets a blink, then he can actually do that.
Now the Yule Scepter up on the Night Stalker. Doom able to grab his Aghanim Scepter nice and early.
Oh my god, this is a big counter.
Say
for
goodbye to your Berserker's blood.
but as long as his friends are alive, you know, Dazzle and the Wyvern, what chances are that the Huskers gonna die? If his friends are alive and there's no global.
Well, right now there is a global though. That's the scary part. But they go in, they get off the Winter's Curse. The cast animation on the Doom is too long. They've already lost one, and Cuckoo's going hard in the paint now. He's for the moment able to survive. They get off the grave as the global ends it now. Can re-engage, looking for a bit more. Chasing forward, Tusk entirely out of mana, but they slow down March. He's also going to TP out. Do they have any stuns? Nothing left.
Oh, 1 second.
2 heroes dead. Felt like
that was
could have been
costly.
worse.
That was costly. They could have gotten one more kill. I mean, it's not so costly for Mineski. They could have just got extra one more kill, but it's more costly for MVP. Didn't getting
that cast animation.
Yeah,
man.
he didn't get the Doom.
The old Doom that would have worked.
The old bet he would be.
He was like waving his arms around, you know. He's like doing the Doom dance, but just a bit too long.
Doom dance.
The Wildkin. I love the Wildkin dance. That's always fun.
Camera, please.
For those just now joining us, this is your deciding game number 3 before we hop over to European Dota action coming your way. Gonna be a busy day of Summit, Winter, as we gear up for the major qualifiers to begin. I think they're starting in about 13 hours or so. Should be a fun weekend.
Busy weekend for me and you. And
Oh, what are you
everyone at the
doing?
house.
What are you doing? You have plans this weekend?
I have plans to secure my princess.
Raging Potato caught in the river, and he will be just cold embraced. And now they're gonna 5-man bottom instead. So the split push comes on the mid lane, but already on rotation is the Tusk of Ryo. Fortunately for him, a lane ward's gonna scout him out, but as soon as they get this tower, then they can really try to shut down QO's
Okay.
Roshan ancient
Finally.
shenanigans.
Finally, there's a sentry on the ancients.
Someone in chat was saying they had a ward there earlier, but I did not see it.
Radiant's middle tower
Got dewarded pretty quickly.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And they've not been very dedicated to warding it. That's
Comes the smoke. They really want to kill him.
and kill him they shall. Templar Assassin down again.
And this is the story of the last game, but they won.
Oh, another hero that likes the Roshan. Well, it's Mr. Cuckoo. Dominator up with the heal available. Brings himself down to about half health. Pop will join. Trying to assist here. And at the same moment, MVP ramp around. They don't want to give this one up freely. They do have their global silence. Doom is available. Protect Cuckoo at all costs. Also no Winter's Curse, bear that in mind. And they just want to make sure that they doom him. He's bashed by the Roshan, but a great Yules trying to keep him in fighting shape right now. The snowball! Saving and dodging, and they look to third. Where's the Doom? He finally gets it off, but there's a grave. Cuckoo still getting bashed by the Roche. We'll go down anyway, but man, they are really making this Doom fight difficult, and now he's going to buy back. He knows the whole combo's been unwound. There's nothing left here to shut down this Huskar in this fight, and he's coming back in as quickly as possible. TP's the bottom lane. He's going to begin by a quick dunk KO on Heen. Yep, slam, jam, thank you, sir. Down he goes. In the end, it cost them a Huskar buyback. It looks like they should be rewarded for this.
Night Stalker bought out as well.
1 for 1 on the buyback, so 3 for 4 on the fight.
Unfortunately, there can only be 1-0 on the Aegis.
Yep, there can only be one.
One and only. One ring to rule them all. One Aegis to beat them all.
Oh yeah. So now, there's the Greaves. Leaded on Ryo.
Okay, so this is gonna be the lifesaver for the Huskar during Global Silence.
Oh no, Q out! Caught out, doesn't have the blink dagger yet. Man, up going down. Where's that detection? Does it have anything?
No detection?
No detection of any kind.
But he has no TP.
It actually pops out for a quick melt strike.
What?
Yeah, and now it goes back. They're going in again, they get off the scream. Up! Somebody buy detection!
He's coming on the courier. What if he kills the courier and goes back and melt?
He's got a ward there as well. He sees the courier coming. He knows it's happening. Still bad. What a silly game. What a silly series this has been, Winter. Have yet to see the Doom's impact. He's not gotten off a single important Doom. What does he need to do differently here? So this where you get like a Shadow Blade so you can sneak up on them?
He needs a
top tower
portal key.
is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Contrast. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Yep, he has his portal key now. Dagger.
Now Mineski begin the push on the mid lane. They're going to take down the tier 2 tower.
Radiant's
Leading
top
16 to
tower
7
is
here,
under
about a
attack.
5k gold lead. Solid, but not overwhelming, and close to getting caught out as MP. Needs to back himself out. Meanwhile, Bimbo going into a Lincoln Sphere, it looks like. Very defensive Queen of Pain build.
Radiant's bottom
You
tower
say that,
is under attack.
but I actually think the Lincoln is for Huskar. But
I guess in that sense, yeah, it's kind of offensive.
so yeah,
Radiant's bottom
Huskar
tower
becomes-
is under attack.
you know, immortal in the fights, he can kill everyone anyway. So all you need to do is Cuckoo alive.
Captain Cuckoo.
Captain Raging Potato. He's gonna keep his subordinate Cuckoo alive.
I don't know, I think Hutskar's... Oh no! Finally, the Blink Doom! They might get a kill. Maybe, Death's still coming through. They need like one more auto attack. The Global even is committed here. But Snowball, out, and they might even go in on this. They're gonna counter-initiate and potentially bring the Doom down. Oh, he blinks out.
Middle tower is
Wow,
under
Ray, to
attack.
keep him
Wow,
safe.
everything.
It is the Aghanim's Doom though,
There is an
so it's
early
only
grave.
now started to count down. They can deny him, they can embrace him, they can heal him again, they can start giving him bottle charges, but that's going to be almost immediately cancel. Raging Potato, Snowball to the creeps, and will survive. That is the story, the trials and tribulations of the Doom. Continues to be
So what,
absolutely zero impact, 1 in 3 safe
what can
lane.
you do to avoid that as Doom?
Get a refresher in Doom 2 heroes. Have the Ogre there so you can stun them.
He doesn't have the bank to do that now. Yeah, I
As
guess
soon as the Doom and the Global are flown,
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
see Bimbo just running to run in, play aggro.
man, they even blew the grave so early there, but he still survived.
Cuckoo working on the tower, quickly laying into it. We'll finish it off.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
That is the last outer
Radiant's
tower.
top tower is under attack.
Winter. They have Aegis. They've got 5 bottom, and they're going high ground. Enter Huskar mode. Global silence on cooldown for 50 seconds here. This is the time, the opportunity for Cuckoo to be a man, be a master troll.
He is the man of the hour, my
And
friend.
with the weave going here, with the bonus armor coming courtesy of the medallion, Cuckoo is tankier than all hell. He's not going to quite bring down the tower, but he does drop it very low. Now, forced to run away a little bit. Still the armlet toggle at the ready. They have the grave available as well. Stick charges up on the dazzle, but they're trying to punish mid. QO has been too far. He's split pushing. He gets caught out. He will die.
Freaking Sentry!
What a value item.
Okay, MVP Sentry.
Hordes winning games.
What's new?
Also, TA getting mega countered as Cuckoo hangs on. He toggles the armlet off. Now it's back on, and he's dunking. He's dunking. Doom has the ultimate. Lets it go, but it's walled. The Aegis is still active here. The Grave even keeping him alive a bit longer. That will pop the Aegis. Global is available, but now they have no Doom. They've got no control. Cuckoo gonna muscle down this lane of Raxatiles. He can dunk for kills, but forget about that. He's got
Dire's
bigger
structures
objectives
are
here.
fortified.
Bimbo wants the kills.
How are they gonna deal with Mr. Huskar? This Rex is gone. But second set of Rex, yeah, they'll probably back off because they don't have mana
Dire's
on
bottom
the dazzle. Oh, maybe they want to go. Sure.
No,
Oh, they
they're
actually-
taking
they
out
actually
bottom.
want to go. Yeah,
They're
they
going to
want to
rotate on mid. Mineski getting more and more aggressive here. Doom is up soon, but the ultimate on cooldown for 53 seconds. They may just lose the game outright from that misplay. Bebby's going to die as well. That's a quick pick, and Mineski powering forward, leveling up as they look to close out MVP, knock them down to the lower bracket after the TI reshuffle. Most Western viewers and fans. Oh, bam! Cuckoo going to deep QO! He's caught out again, and there's no mercy for the Templar Assassin. Now Bimbo able to come in, drops the ultimate as well, farming up MVP in the shadow of their own well. They're going to get the 4th kill of the fight, and now, at that point, Cuckoo still alive, still being healed. Any minute now, GG will come, and GG it is. MVP Phoenix not looking very sharp at all, QO or not. They have the whole team back. team has some issues to work out.
That time. Why are you giving me that look?
They have 12 hours before the major qualifiers begin. Have time to sleep, wake up and start. Hopefully they have some ideas in their sleep. But they, to be fair, this was not a totally one-sided series, but I still feel like that previous game Mineski should have won as well.
First pick TA. First pick TA to do Ancients.
It almost worked. I feel like the TA wasn't even the issue though.
Almost worked?
The Doom silencer didn't do anything this game.
I think they just weren't able to take fights as
I also think they should have picked Tusk instead of Knights, instead of Ogre.
Yeah, because they couldn't take fights as a collective unit because they weren't really good initiating heroes. Like Night Stalker is vision control. So who's gonna make the first move? Ogre is like 500 range, not gonna get a stun. TA is
if that's a Tusk, and I mean the Doom was maybe okay. Monsters maybe okay, but yeah, I think Tusk instead of Ogre seemed obvious.
Maybe even get a dagger on. I feel like the other build the Doom could have went for is, I talk about the mech and the dagger. I think these two items he could have got.
The combat build.
Yeah, the combat build. And you are able to maybe grab a Stomp, a Centaur, then you can Blink Storm, then that would be a good way of initiating for a team. And he's gonna be able to get his Dooms off properly instead of like and then he didn't get the Doom off.
You are not doomed.
I am doomed.
You are doomed. And MVP Phoenix are not doomed, guys. Even though they lose this series 2-1, they are only knocked down to the lower bracket, not eliminated just yet from the Summit 4, and you'll be seeing more of them for major qualifiers, which begin in just a bit over 12 hours, Winter. So guys, with that, we're going to take a very short break here, and then we've got European Dota action coming your way. Winter and I will bring you that next match. I believe is it the new Team Liquid versus VP? I think that's our first match. Asking our producer. It's okay. We'll let you know with the overlays, guys. Thank you for joining us. We'll be right back for some European Dota action. You're watching the Summit 4.